L- Life is too short. Life is too short to be arguing. Life is too short to be not in peace with God. Life is too short to not love your one others. Cause life is too short not to be loving in a good spirit. Cause what if they're gone tomorrow? Every day isn't guaranteed, and a lot of people need to know this. Life is too short to go back and forth on the internet. Life is too short to be a bad spirit and not be right with God. You only get one life. Trust me, if you get right with God, everything would go. First, you gotta put it in His way so you can have your way at the end. And the only why I say that because, if you chasing something and you really want, I don't care whatever it is, and you're trying your hardest to do it, you can accomplish it with the man above, because the man above already wrote your story how he wants your story. And when you put him first, you're living your story right. And he's gonna put he's gonna put you through some trials and tribulations, but them trials and tribulations not gonna feel like trials and tribulations, because once you're living in His will, His need, His love, He's gonna put you at peace, joyfulness, and He's gonna change your mind and change your heart for people. Love every moment. Love every moment a part of life, because life really isn't guaranteed, and a lot of people play with life. Especially, just live life to the fullest. When you live, we only got one life, and people don't be living it to the fullest. To be honest, people don't, and that's just me being honest and real. It only takes 6 months to blow up. 6 months. Or you could be average and spend 6 months scrolling on TikTok like other people. Get stuck in that hole, but when you doing it in God's will, you don't get stuck in that hole again. You don't get stuck in that thing again. You don't get stuck in lust again. Because once you separate, reason why I'm big on separating myself from the social media, because there's no, in this thing we call life, people really take advantage of it and don't live it to the fullest. When life is too short to hold a grudge, to be dwelling on something, to be mad at somebody for a long period of time, and you really gotta love every moment, because when you love every moment, you really got, and let me talk about creating the life you want for yourself. You really gotta create the life you want for ourselves. And as a young teenager, grind hard as you can, so when you get your own place, when you get your own, you know how to handle it. Because a lot of young teenagers don't say this, but grind. When you're young and you're in your mom's house, you could literally take every working hour. So starting a YouTube channel, you can start that. Becoming a Twitch streamer, you can do that. If you wanna learn how to be a plumber, be a lawyer, you can literally study that. You can, like, the easy jobs is being plumber. You can be a CNA, and these are things that make the most money. Be a CNA while you're in your mom's house. Study something to make you some money. So when you get out there, you don't be looking like a lost puppy. And this is the reality, and people don't talk about the reality, which is crazy. You can start a YouTube channel with that too. Post 6 times a day. It's easy to post 6 times a day. I know in the morning you got somewhere where you can post 6 times a day, 6 videos. And at night, I know you got some time where you can post 6 videos a day. Even with school, I'ma still post 6 videos. I'ma do it just when I wake up, and 6 when I come home from school. 3 and 3 every day, and post them. 3 and 3 every day and post them, and still sharpen up my brain. 4 o'clock, listen to my Bible, watch some Minecraft while I read my book. And I know this thing sound hard to wake up at 4, but no later than 4. And then when you get out of school, you can take a nap, work out 7 o'clock, then do it again. Then let that be a pattern of your day to day thing, because it's not hard to put a pattern. It's just like if you work a job in the morning, you know you gotta wake up at 7, so you gotta wake up early and clean up. I'm not talking about wake up in the morning and clean up before you go to school, because no. You can do that. Everything you can do after. And I'll say why get the videos out there way early, because you're gonna have to progress. And I'm gonna start doing this before, so I know how it feels, so I know how my body feels. And the reason why I say don't wake up and work out, because the way I work out, it drains me, so I'd rather work out at 7. If you work out at 7 in the afternoon, you got some time to lay down, relax, read your book, sharpen up your brain, and like the whole rest of the day is you sharpen up your brain. That's how you take advantage of life and really learn. And save an hour for, say, I'm doing plumbing. I'm gonna save an hour for maybe 2 hours of focus plumbing. I'm gonna focus plumbing while I'm done doing these videos, because all as I got is time. And really, when you're living in your mom's house, you really can take risk of life. Like, you really can start your YouTube channel, learn you something. Why not make your time useful for the future, so you can be something bigger in the future, so you can pay your mom bills. So it's all about the drive and the sharpening your brain up. So, but life is too short, and love every moment. Purpose drives you. Passion. The purpose that drives you. What is your purpose that you want to get out of life? Don't you want to be a young king or a young queen? Like one day, what is your purpose out of life? And you need to like chase that every day. What is your drive? What motivate you to go harder out of life? What is your passion in life? What do you love to do? What do you love to enjoy? What truly makes you feel good? What truly makes you be like, oh, I want to do that again? Not something bad, but let's talk about the good part, not the bad part. Because, like, let's talk about vacations. And what is your drive out of life? What is my drive? Personally, you might say this boring, but I don't care. Doing these videos for y'all. Like I told you, you gotta love the process. You gotta love the process. You gotta fall in love with the process. Not only till you make it, but after you make it, you can't be comfortable. You can't get comfortable. Love finds you, and love finds your why. Between love and find your why. I think when I was in, I know when I was in relationships, I was trying to focus on me I was trying to be a provider at a young age. And one thing that I didn't know, I wasn't really knowing how to provide for myself before I provide for another person's needs. A lot of people want to be in a relationship, a teenager relationship, but when it comes down to it, you gotta provide for that person and feed that person and be that person's well-being. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's just that comes to that.